Welcome into the channel, it's yonogaming. We're back with yet another video. So this is episode 3 of the series where we claim the Alpha Rathole on Crystal Isles. So the first thing that we gotta do, we gotta speed this boss fight up. We actually gotta get this done so we can get the replicator and everything up. And then on Crystal Isles we can farm shards. So we're also gonna do that. We're going to get into a little bit of PvP and all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. Like the video. You guys have been killing it with the likes and all the new subscribers coming in. I do appreciate it. Now let's get into the video. Doing it with a Deinonychus and like a Stego or a Turtle was the easiest on the server because the boss was a little nerfed, and it seemed like the smaller Wyverns was not able to actually hit me and the Deinonychus very often if I was running around. For a while they were all aggroed on the Turtle while I was shotgunning and biting the boss, so it was pretty easy. You know, I did lose a decent amount of health, but it's because I ran out of shotgun shells towards the end. But we got it done. We got the element now. Now you just get back and you just make the replicator. You just get some tech turrets on the base. We have the replicator up. The crafting station is coming along pretty nicely. You gotta remember, it's just a duo. It's just us right now, so everything's coming along very nicely. We're getting pretty organized. We're using mannequins right now, but I'm actually about to drop some vaults in a little bit and get all that stuff sorted. But we're coming along pretty well for only day 2. Everything's looking really nicely. We're getting loot going. We got our teams going. Some decent stats on Deinonychus for starting out, 24 and 24 for the melee and health. But yeah, the base is coming along pretty well. We got some tech turrets up, and everything has between 800 to 2,000, 3,000 bullets. So we're getting there. We just got to get those capped. We're going to put a chandelier later out here as well, and then it's going to be very hard for anybody to really touch us. If you guys watch the other videos, you would know this tribe is kind of like our enemies of this wipe. The tribe, at least, that we mess with. So they left out a couple other teams. We're going to shotgun them, and then we're going to actually try to drop this shandy because only half their shandy is powered, and I think I can see spin on top of it and I can drop it. Then a lot of progress for them has been set back. Don't know why they didn't get that powered up because there's a lot of tech turrets and heavies on it. So it is what it is, but we're going to try to get there. We're going to try to get C-spend on top of it after we shotgun their teams, because, you know, they mess with us, we mess with them. That's how it goes on Ark. But if you guys have not watched episode 1 and 2, make sure you go back, make sure you watch it. This will make a little bit more sense if you watch episode 1 and 2 and see the progress. But let's get these killed, and then you'll see if we're able to actually get on top of that chandelier. We ended up making it up here. Some of the turrets over there are powered, but the ones on top were not. I think it's because their tech gen that they have don't reach all the way over here, and they haven't placed another one yet. So we're about to drop this chandelier, and they're about to lose a lot of progress. So we're going to scrap it with every bit of C4 we have just to make sure that it goes down, and get this blown, and then set them back a little bit so we can get our base filled up and our chandeliers going. We're going to continue to breed up these carbos. We don't have very good stegos or anything right now, so we're going to breed up a bunch of carbos throughout the day, get those going. We need to get some stegos and trikes and everything like that going, but the carbos right now work, I suppose, so we're going to get these going. I mean, we have 5k carbos, which is pretty darn good to start with. This is our Trinodon stat right now, or at least our best health. I think that's decent, but I think 2k is better. But I mean, 1800 is good to start with, I think. You have to let me know in the comments. So we went over, we're going to tame up some velos. We're going to play a little bit of peekaboo with this velo for a little bit and see if we can get some velos, because it would be nice to get a couple in the main wall and also get a breeder for lava golem and things like that. So we're just going to peekaboo around this tree for a little bit. I should have trapped it, but it is what it is. This tree seems to be doing the trick, so we're just going to go back and forth around him and get him knocked out. Like I said earlier, we can actually farm shards on crystal isles. It's not as good as like some maps, but it'll do the trick for a little bit. I feel like it's easier than doing the boss fight. We had to do the boss fight originally to actually get the first 100 element and stuff to make the replicator. I mean, I could have went over to Gen 2 or something, but it wasn't too bad of a boss fight. But we're just going to farm up a bunch of shards. Then we should be able to turn all these shards into element, and we could probably get like 500 per run, which is not bad, like 500 element. So, and we could use shards like this to actually fill up our tech turrets as well. So overall, for like a solo duo tribe, like this is not a bad strat, so it's gonna work for us. We're gonna farm up a bunch of this and then we'll see what happens. We got a decent amount of electronics and everything going. We're going to turn all of this into element after they stop F6ing. But yeah, it's like it's a decent amount for only like 15-20 minutes of farming. Like, it's a decent amount of element. You get up to like 500 element. If I would have stayed up there longer, if I would have had like a tech suit or something, it was just annoying grappling up to some of them. But overall, like, it's gonna work for us. I mean, it's getting us element pretty fast, and if we ever need to, we can still do the boss fight. But now we can get some deadies, the transmitter especially up, and all the good stuff that we need, and more tech turret. we're gonna go ahead and get the first shanty started. I'm gonna speed this up though, have a little bit of a building montage, get this built and see how it comes along. I'm gonna build a couple shanties, but this server isn't gonna be up for very much longer. They're wiping it early because this is the wipe that they changed all the drops and stuff and they didn't work in their favor. So towards like the first couple days, it seems like it died out. There might be like 30-40 people playing, but it's pretty dead right now. So they're only gonna, I think, keep it up for a couple more days, and the server's going down to a rewipe, and they're taking it back to the old ways, which is probably best. But yeah, so we're gonna get this built up, see if we can, what we can manage to accomplish, see if we can build a decent shanty. I haven't built here too many times, so you guys will have to give me tips below if these shanties are looking any good or if I should build them a different way in this spot. We ended up actually getting a mutation on one of the carbos, so now we have 5.5k health, which is pretty good. But this is where we're going to end today's video. Hopefully everybody did enjoy. Hopefully you guys are excited for all the new content. I'm trying to get it up for you guys as quick as possible. Keep smashing the like button, keep subscribing if you are new, and all that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Hope everybody has an amazing day.